Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy DJ J Steezy.
And your tia's favorite DJ, DJ Jedi.
Very special guest on the Last Dope podcast. We have Mr. Jesse Enriquez,
Man.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, bro?
The news got exciting before we started recording.
Right?
Just chilling.
Damn, man, we've been going back and forth for a good minute. We're like, oh, you know, and I figured, okay, he could only be on Thursdays. Right?
Thursdays.
That's like your schedule
It's
is like
kind
open.
of free day.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, and then he told me he was like, hey, we can set somebody up for this Thursday, and I was like, shit, let me hit up Jesse.
Thursday J.
But you know, I mean, really, you don't need no introduction, man, especially here in the Valley.
Everybody knows you, dog.
Yeah.
Like, is that weird? Like walking places or going places and people
cool.
recognize you?
Like it's really cool. I thought it was super cool when I was little, and me and my dad would go to the store, and everybody knew him. He had Brawley Trader Supply.
Yeah, I used to work for him.
Okay.
I used to do. Sorry, I know, taking the light. I used to detail the RVs.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't like hired, but like I used to, because I know your sister too.
Okay.
And Renee used to work there back
Yes,
then.
my
like,
cousin.
So yeah, I used to detail. Like, fun fact.
Nice. Yeah, I worked with him off and on. We bumped heads a lot. But yeah, I thought it was super cool that he would walk around anywhere we went. Oh, Jesse. Like, he would just talk to people. I'm like, my dad's famous.
No, yeah.
And he had pens with him with his name and number. And so now I do that. If you see me in the street, I didn't even bring any.
Oh, man.
It's okay. He did bring treats. Look, guys.
Yeah.
So if you come by, hey, be generous. We're big people and we love food. We always remember we used to talk about that. Send us food. Hey, he listened.
I'm like a grandma. I'm always trying to feed everybody.
There you go. So
But yeah, it's super cool. And my kids think it's cool. They're like, oh man, everybody knows you, and I like it. I like going places and people just
my favorite was like when you did the what was it, the Cobra Kai fucking video. I was like, oh shit, because me and my wife were really into it. We're like, man, this dude, he's always on it. He's always on his marketing. Do you? I don't know. Have you gotten into do it for other people or have thought about it?
I do a little bit.
Okay.
It's hard to charge people. Like
Okay.
I don't know what to charge, and
Right.
people ask me, and we go back and forth, and it's.
You know how serious I knew you were when I was playing that 8-ball pool game and a commercial popped up and it was this food. I was like, oh shit, he's legit, man. People don't know how serious and how dedicated and how much time goes into what this dude does, man.
Right.
That's work, dog.
And yeah, bro, it's like when I look at my feed, it's like Jesse Enriquez pops over here, he pops up there, and it's just like, and it's good, man, because we see it, and it's like 50-50 with you. I see like it's like a love and hate relationship, man. So many people, like there's like a shitload of people that love you, and a shitload of people that hate you, bro.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and sometimes I'm sitting there and it's like, why? And it's just like,
Hey, but you're doing something right, bro, because we've been trying to get hate for the long. Now we got it. Thank you. Nah, bro, but it comes with it, I guess, right?
it definitely comes with the
part of
territory.
the show. I don't know why some people just don't like me. It's funny because I feel like they seek me out. People will tag me, and then they go and they'll laugh at the tag, or they'll laugh at a rave about me, or it's like, why? I don't get it, but I embrace it.
It's those keyboard warriors, bro.
Yeah. I'll
fingers.
screenshot and I'll give them a shout out or something just to make I have fun with it.
Right. Now, you were really known in the Valley because you did work at Ford.
Yes.
Centro Motors.
Centro
Yes.
Motors. We thought you were gonna be there forever,
bro. I was just talking to my coworker about you. Like, I was like, hey, man, it's kind of weird. What I'm doing a podcast today, and I started thinking, I can't name another salesman if my life depended on it. I can't.
Right.
I mean, you, because you worked in the field, but
Right.
outside of that, bro, it's like, no, I can't. And I don't get it. It's like, it's almost like free marketing. shit, like
Yeah.
And you definitely helped out a lot of people, man. You know, putting them in vehicles and
fucking this dude was doing, or I don't know if he's still doing it, credit repair, fool, mixing the two-way. Like, what the fuck? Like, he was serious about helping people, man, or still is serious.
So, let's elaborate on Centro Motors, bro.
I was gonna say fixing your credit. I was like, me too.
We'll get to that.
Behind the scenes.
It's funny because people still message me, people still call me, and just today somebody messaged me and they're like, "Hey, you know, I got this problem. Can I call you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not at the dealership anymore, but you can call me with any questions." Okay, right. They call me, and the funny thing is, they knew I wasn't there, but they know I will help them. You know,
right?
And I have a really good customer base. I mean, they still hit me up. A lot of them will not buy here anymore. Some of them will, and I just send them to one of my buddies at the dealership.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was weird that I got let go.
So it was just like one day to the next. They were just like
one day to the next. So I had seen over the last few months, the owner had a whole different. He was just weird with me. Mm-hmm. So before, he would always, you know, he would call me and be like, "Hey, you know, I appreciate that you did this. I appreciate you did this. Hey, I know this manager gave you some shit. Oh, can I cuss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
Cool.
Shit.
So one of the managers gave me shit, and he called me himself within a few minutes. He's like, "Hey, I'm sorry. They told you that you're the only one that you know does this, does that. You do my events. You boost your posts on Facebook. This and that. By the way, I get reimbursed for the advertising on that. But that was his idea. He a while back told us, and in our meetings, okay, everybody needs to post a car on Craigslist every day. Everybody needs to post on Facebook. You guys can boost it. Come get my credit card and you can use it, or I'll reimburse you." So every month, at the end of the month, I take him the paper. He started making faces when I would take him the paper, so I'm like, okay, maybe I'm spending too much. So I lowered it quite a bit. I was doing under 100 a month.
Okay.
That's pretty low.
No, that's low. Yeah.
But since I'm the only one doing it, now it turned into like, "Oh, we're spending money on you." And I'm like, well, all you have to do is say stop. You know, like if you don't want me to do it anymore, I won't. It's fine, whatever. You know. Okay, it was really weird. And then when people wanted to hit him up for promoting or for
right
to do an event, they would hit me up. So I'd be like, "Hey, oh shit, I didn't want to say his name. Fuck it."
No, we'll bleep it out.
So yeah, I'd be like, "Hey, here's this. I printed it out. They want to do, whatever." He'd be like, "All right, get the $1,000 one." All right, cool. Sometimes people would go in straight to him. You want to do this event with us? All right, yeah, talk to Jesse. He's my event guy. Okay. Then after a while, he started making faces. He didn't want to do any. There's no money. There's no sales. He's like, "You only have so many on the board." Okay, like it's not for me. This is for the dealership. They're asking me. So after a while, I started telling people, "I'm sorry, I'm not going to ask them." And I felt kind of bad, and they kept asking me over and over. And I'm like, "I'm not going to ask." Like, he gets mad when I ask. He acts like he's paying me. So, drink some water.
It's weird, right? Because, like, all the money's not going towards your, like, anything. Like, I mean, it doesn't make sense.
And it's crazy, man, because at the end of the day, bro, you were the face of Centro Motors, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I did their commercials for a while. And they all had the Centro Motors number. It didn't have my number.
No.
Right.
But he would say, "I'm promoting you."
No, I didn't have your number.
And the events, the Imperial Valley Market Days, he puts a lot of money into that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started saying, I'm promoting you. But nobody else wanted to do it. He would ask me, "Can you do it?" And he would have me do career days. He would have me do like just events,
Right.
And then at the end of the day, I'd be like, "Okay, $50 on candy." And he didn't like that. I'm like, well, I had to do something for the kids, at the event. So it turned into, "I'm spending too much money on you, and it's expensive to keep you." And it's like, okay, I don't know where it came from, but it was just one day to the next, like, "Oh, hey, you know how it is. We got to let you go." It was, one of my managers. He's like, "I hope you're not mad at me." I'm like, no, I totally get it. I go, "I'm surprised." I'm like, I never expected that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you never like did anything in malice. Like there was nothing like, hey, you know what? They're not helping me help them or whatever. Like it was, like you said, you weren't trying to sell anything in the back end. You weren't like, oh, if I help them sell this, then I can sell my own whatever. Let's say you're a T-shirt company, and start promoting the T-shirts while you're doing the commercials or stuff like that. I mean, what I love is that you're family based, and it showed because you know you had your family in the videos, and I was like, damn, that reminds me of the old school. Remember the Robinson Ford commercials?
Yeah, that's no baloney.
Yeah, and I was like, man, this dude's dope. This dude's dope. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. So one day to the next, man, that was it. It was just like gone. I remember when you posted it on Facebook. I was like, man, this was lying.
I know. Everybody was like, nah.
You know, it was just like, because now I'm going to take it a different route now because that's your comedy side, bro. You know, you do have a comedy side to you. How did you hook up with Molina and saying, like, did he approach you and be like, hey, you want to do stand up? You know, or how did all that all come about?
So that started in 2017 when I was at Hyundai. Mm-hmm. That's the first car sales job I had, and I sucked. I was really bad at selling cars. So I paid him, I think it was like $75 to put my logo and my phone number as a sponsor. Then I bought a table. So it was a table of 4 for like $75. And he's like, hey, if you want, you can go up and say like, hey, if you guys need a car, you know, this and that. I go, okay. I go, can I say some jokes? And he's like, yeah, go for it. I'm like, nah, I'm just kidding. I've never done that. And he's like, no, try it. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. And I wussed out. I got there. I didn't even go up. And then he said, next time. And the next event, same thing. I bought a little table for me and some friends. And I wussed out again. I got there late. In my defense, I got there a little late. But I'm like, no, next time for sure. And so the next time we did like an open mic, mm-hmm. and people actually laughed at the stuff I was saying. I'm like, oh shit, this is cool. And then I did where was it? Pentagonal.
Okay.
I did a open mic and I won like a $25 gift card. I'm like, free beer? I could get beer for telling this dumb shit that I say. And yeah, it was super cool. I like, you know, winning that. And then I did another competition. Out of like 12 people, I came in 4th. So I didn't get anything. But I was like, dang, I almost hit 3rd. I would have got like some cash for that. Mm-hmm. And I just kept going. So Molina, he's been super cool. And he lets me host some of the events. That's like what I like doing. I like hosting and roasting the shit out of all the comedians that come up.
Right.
That's my thing. But I have won 2 events. Two stand-up comedy contests with him. I have the little trophies at the house, and I won 3 roast battles. So that's something I'm kind of proud of.
Yeah. That's dope, dude.
Yeah. You're gonna be part of the comedy show coming up that he's having? Are you performing?
I
think he has one in Spanish.
The sports
right?
one? The one with Gochi?
Yeah.
No, I'm not in that one. He hasn't hit me up for anything because I told him no on the last one.
Okay.
So I'm just chilling right now. I don't really have new material, but I told him I will host if he does another competition.
Okay.
So maybe he'll do a competition soon.
I wanted to ask if part of the salesman, or I don't know where it's from, but I was wanting to pick your brain. How'd you learn like the whole like SEO stuff on the internet? Because I see like you have a big reach. I don't know whether it's online, you took classes, or how'd you learn that like your reach is really out there?
I don't know. People just follow me. I never took classes. I want to take classes because I have no idea what I'm doing. I just put something, and sometimes people like it. And
Are you serious?
I learn. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I learn like, okay, people like this, but they don't like this. Sometimes I'm surprised. Like I used to do like some dumb shit, and people would like it. So I would do it again. People like it. And like people don't get tired of it. It's like, okay, you know. And some of the shit that I think is hilarious, I'll post it. I'll get like just a few likes. So, you kind of got to read the crowd,
Gotcha.
All right.
Another, so when did the Pinche Metiche, how did that start?
So I was at work, where I used to work, and there was a car accident. So I go and I'm like videoing it, right? And then I'm like, oh man, the streets are hot, but not as hot as these deals we got.
Oh, shit.
And I'll turn the camera around and people, they ate it up. They loved it. And so I monetize. So I get a little bit of money for my views and for my likes and stuff. So I'm like, dang. And I did it a few times and I'm like, people don't get tired of this. Like they think it's funny.
Yeah.
So then anywhere I would go, I would just video, something that was going on. Then people started sending me their videos.
Oh, man.
And so that's just, and people started saying because I had my Jesse Enriquez stickers and everybody's like, whoa, make some Pinche Metiche stickers. Everybody likes the Pinche Metiche.
Yeah.
So now when I go out, I was at Del Taco the other day and this guy's like, Pinche Metiche. I'm like, yeah, that's me. He's like, hey man, we like your stuff. Even the kids at Career Day. Yeah. They'll go up to me and they'll be like, I follow you on TikTok.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And they'll do my little jingle. They're like, bom, bom, chicka, bom, bom, bom.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah. It's pretty cool, yeah. I mean.
Yeah, we need some stickers.
Because I was like, how's he posting an accident over here? And then he's posting over here. And I was just like, I go, damn, that means a lot of people are sending him.
Dude, you got a team without having to pay them.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Free labor.
Yeah. Cut that out. Okay. No. And I tell them, like, you want video credit? A lot of them say no. They're like, nah, you post it. Once in a while, somebody be like, yeah, that would be cool.
Gotcha.
All right, man.
They don't want to be implicated.
Yeah.
So, what other things you got going on now that you're not at Ford? What's in the works, bro?
So I've been doing credit repair for the last few months. I haven't hit it hard because I don't have an office. I don't have, the whole setup. I don't have the whole setup. Billing is a bitch. Man, I thought it would be easy. Like, oh, yeah, just send them an email. Hey, you owe me so much. You forget. 2 months later, you're like, shoot, this guy never paid me. And it's hard. So I only have, a set of customers. Once they're done, or if they decide they don't want to continue, then I'll advertise and be like, hey, I'm taking on new customers. Yeah. But yeah, and the company that I'm working with, it's like a software that I pay for. They have a lot of support and they help, and they're always like, hey, if you need help getting your first client, I'm like, bro, I had clients before I even started. Like, I just have this following that people, they trust me. People trust me. Mm-hmm. So, getting clients is not a problem. It's just, it's hard to run that business. So once I get my LLC and everything, I'm going to start doing that merchant type, monthly billing. So that's going to help a lot. And then, I need to make a little home office so I can actually, sit down and if I have 100 customers, I can sit there and dedicate that much time. Right now I can dedicate about 10, 20 minutes because I got a 2-year-old at the house running around and,
that's always fun.
Yeah. So I don't have too much time to dedicate to that because working from home is hard. I know. It's hard.
We got my 4-year-old in the background in a couple of these, and I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah. So with the credit repair, now are you going to do a whole different social media for that also, or is that in the works?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if I wanna only do that because the customers for that, they're a different type of customer. There's a lot of I'm gonna do it and they never do it. There's a lot of you get that in the car business, but it's 10 times more in the credit repair business because everybody wants good credit, but nobody wants to wait 5 months to build it back up. Mm-hmm. So everybody wants the service, but it's tough. It's tough just to get them, on their second month. Right. Because, some of them, okay, yeah, sign me up. And then that second month, hey, here's an update of your, your score. It went up, 20 points. Your payment is due and crickets. And like 4 or 5 months later, hey, I want to get a car. I need my credit. Like, bruh, you would have had that good credit already. Right. So it's a whole different type of customer. And I get it. I mean, when I didn't know much about credit, my credit was, it was shit. It was all over the place.
Now, now you've been in it for I don't know how long with the credit repair, but have you seen any or come across any fake, like people are like pose as creditors? Because I mean I see it online, I see it on YouTube, but I've never really talked to someone that's trying to fix their credit and they're paying someone off that has nothing to do with, you know, they just. I know you can like check backgrounds and you know doctors probably sell our information, or whenever you apply for a job or something, our socials are thrown out there. So, like, have you ever come across like a bogus creditor?
Not like that. Like if they had to pay somebody that they
don't even know that
they don't owe. I haven't seen anything like that, but I have seen when people say, "Oh yeah, I'm paying this company, you know, $1,100 a month, and they're doing this and this." I'm like, you don't need to do that, you know. Mm-hmm. Or I've seen a lot of videos on TikTok where they give a lot of misinformation.
Okay.
They're like, "Oh yeah, if you do this, I can fix your credit in 30 days." There's no way to fix credit in 30 days unless you have one bad thing on your credit and you know work on that. But if you have a 500, you're not going to be a 700 in 30 days. You know.
Now, one thing you know that I do see a lot is, like let's say you go into collection, right? You go into collection, then if you don't pay that collection, then it gets sold off to another creditor, and then it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Right. I've heard there's ways that you can actually take it off without paying anything, but see, I don't know, like what are the pros and cons of doing that? You know, because I've also heard if you pick up the phone and you say, "Yeah, that's me," then let's say you're almost hitting like 5 years that you put that creditor to the side. And then they say it picks up all over again.
It starts all over again.
Yeah. And or, you know, another thing, too, is like they say reach out to that creditor and say you want a full itemized statement for everything that you're charging me. And then if they can't provide that, then there's ways to take it off of your credit report. How true is that?
So if you do answer the phone and you say, "Yes, it's me," it's most likely going to be active still. So if you just don't answer that phone, or you say, "Oh, you got the wrong number," or whatever, after 7 years, that should fall off. Okay. But so what I do is I look for inaccuracies and dispute them. I look for old accounts. Sometimes a 5-year-old Sprint account, you dispute it. Like, "Hey, how did you verify this item?" Boom, comes off. Sometimes...
It's funny you say Sprint, man, because I was just going to ask you about that. Because I went from Sprint to T-Mobile, right? And T-Mobile was like, "Oh, you know, we're gonna pay everything off." Well, I don't know. I still owe a $900 balance.
Allegedly.
Right? Allegedly.
Yeah.
Right. Allegedly, I owe that, but it's just like, what credit? How many creditors did it get sold off to? You know, and it's just like, I tried to dispute it on my own, and they're like, "No, it's you." And I'm like, fuckers.
They're like, "Nice try."
You know, so, but I know there, like you said, there is ways that you can do it, and so I'll get back to, you know, letting you speak on. You said that was a good example on Sprint. So so there was somebody with the charge from Sprint.
Yeah, so that one just got taken off right away. There's some, it's like I dispute everything, and I just hope everything gets taken off. There's one or two that don't get taken off, so then we got to work on those too. Sometimes it's like a creditor that will sue you. There's known creditors that will sue you right off the bat. Like if you try to dispute it, boom, you get sued. So what you got to do with those, you can reach out to them and say, "Hey, I know I owe you $1,000. Will you take $300 and remove it from my credit?" Sometimes they'll do it. Sometimes they'll negotiate. "Give me $500 and we'll take it off." You got to get that in writing though. Sometimes they'll let you pay it and it stays on your credit. That's the worst because you're paying for nothing, you know?
Right.
So yeah, there's a lot of little loopholes and there's a lot to learn. Like even the best credit repair people are learning loopholes every day. I just learned the other day how to remove a repo, and that's like one of the hardest things to remove.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that I've never done it, but
we'll be in touch.
Yeah. So that one it's like a few steps, and you have to do it all in one day, but it's possible. There's a lot of little ways to remove things. A lot of things you got to look out for. It's interesting. The credit is crazy.
Cool. What's up, man? No, I got no more questions because I feel like we're getting it for free, so it's like, nah, you got to pay the dude.
Right? I know. Yeah, but now, do you also, back to like the social media and stuff? I think hands down, you're a good spokesman, man. You interact with the crowd. Now, did you start offering services to like promote other people?
I actually did a couple of people's social media, and I have a few people that I need to go do videos for.
Okay.
But I really like it's hard for me to charge. I know like some companies charge $1,000 a month to do their social media. I feel like that's a lot. So I don't know. I gotta figure something out. But I would love to do that. I would love to promote people's.
Is it because they're local and you know just about everybody? Is that what it is?
I don't know what it is. I just feel like I have no problem charging for a credit repair because I know what what I'm doing. I know what to charge, price points and everything.
Okay.
But as far as like social media, I don't know what these other guys are getting, like how many views they're getting them. I don't know how many, how much engagement they're getting them. So I can't really base my what I can do. I'm obviously not as good as them yet, but I don't know, where to charge, what, maybe I just got to look into it. But
yeah, man. And yeah, sometimes you can cut some breaks, here and there, but for the most part, you always got to be firm, man. And because it's just like us with DJing, they're like, oh, can you do this or
Yeah, I don't think he means that though, because that's what I was trying to get at. It's like it'd be the same thing if someone from out of town would tell you that. I just wouldn't know what to charge them.
I really don't know what to charge.
I think that's more because he said he's very firm in like the credit report.
Right.
Like we're not because we know everyone. So like,
yeah,
I get it. I think it's different, right?
Yeah. So it's just I don't know. Like, do these other guys have a price package? Like, hey, I'll do 6 videos for the month at this price, or I don't really know.
Okay. Gotcha. Because I thought that at first I was thinking what you were thinking.
Right.
Because we know everybody, they want a deal. No. This is my price.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And that's good, man. You know your worth. Yeah. We know our worth, but we're still like, nah. Okay, we'll do it for this much, but we're not gonna put this or this included, and we try to work with people.
Yeah. But sometimes, like I said, especially times are hard right now too, man. Definitely times are hard. Prices going up on everything. Now you did say you wanted to take some classes, right, on like social media stuff and that,
like marketing, social media, all that stuff.
Right. Yeah, I took a couple of classes on some YouTube courses, and it's you see the analytics, and it does help, man. It does help.
Yeah.
There's so many different strategies and certain things that have turned on your Instagram, or to get that potential reach, and a lot of the times this is like they say, don't focus on the likes, focus on the views, right? And that, I think a lot of people have, they fight between themselves, they fight within themselves. It's like, oh, only so many people liked it, but it's just like, yeah, but you got 1,500 people that saw it, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's another good example. It's just like, it was like, oh, we only got 500 views. Well, look at a room of 500 people, right? And then, oh, we only got 1,000 views. Well, look at a room of 1,000 people. It's just, and I think because it's just social media, but when you look at the bigger picture, it's like, yeah, if there's 1,000 people in that room, 1,000 people saw that post.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, man, it's social media marketing is it can be definitely tricky, man. It definitely can. You can sometimes you can sit there and you can rack your brain and be like, how do I do this? If I could do this, or if I post at this time,
Oh, the time. Yeah, that makes a huge difference.
It does. It does. Another thing I like that you do, man, is you put these scammers on blast, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Just this morning too, right?
Yeah, that was actually an old post, but I replied to a comment on it, so it popped back up.
Right. And I think that's another thing I can see you doing, like, like these people from India, you're like, yeah, I'll pick up the phone, call them, and just go back and forth with them, because it's sometimes that's a comedy show within itself, bro.
Yeah.
It is. It definitely is, man. But yeah, dude, it's just like, we appreciate you having coming on the platform, bro. Like you said, this is your very first podcast, huh?
Very first, yeah.
I wanted to ask more about what we're touching, like, pause, behind the scenes.
Pause.
Because I always wondered, like, man, you get all these videos sent to you. You ever get any crazy videos sent to you? And you were telling me there's something you can't post, bro. Like,
yeah, so I'll get videos of somebody's a dead body in the street, or somebody got hit by a car, and it's just way too graphic. And you want to have respect. You want to post, and I get people mad at me because they're like, oh yeah, the family hasn't seen yet, and
right.
I'm like, well, I mean, Desert Review, they suck, by the way. All those they post, everything within minutes of me posting it. Sometimes right before, sometimes right after, but nobody tells them anything,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so yeah, I just try to have respect. I try to not put too much information out there.
Yeah.
For because it would suck to see one of your family members, their dead body on or the fights, like I was mentioning earlier, like people fighting like at Johnny's or something, and then there's a titty pops out or something. Is like, bro, like that's probably a minor. I can't post that, or accusations. That's another thing. Like, oh, this guy did this, this person did this. Well, I can't just post it. You can't just say somebody did something, because you know how a lot of people just run with it. They see something, they're like, oh yeah, this guy did this, and you just ruin their name.
Yeah, because there's a lot of footage now from the Ring cameras. Like, I've seen shootings, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? How do you just post it? And even on some platforms too, like, you see them just post, like, there's nothing, there's no caption, nothing, there's no, like, what is it called? Like, when you blur stuff out, you see the whole raw video, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, that shit's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. Just this morning, I opened up Instagram. The first video is a girl chasing somebody in the street and just shoots them, boom, and they fall, and then the girl just walking by, and I'm like, how is this person recording and not even like trying to hide the phone or nothing? Yeah. And that person's walking back with a gun, and two women, a lady shot another lady. Dang.
And how did they not get reported either?
Well, this past Saturday there was a shooting over there on Imperial, and was it over there by the apartments by Campo?
Okay.
There was a shooting, and we had just finished DJing. I was driving home, and they had crime scene tape blocked off everywhere. I get home, and it's like, you know what? The first thing I do is like open my Facebook. I go to this guy's page to see. I was like, man, and it was just like nothing. I go to sleep. I wake up the next day, and it was just like, damn, he still didn't post anything. Last post was something about the Blue Angels. I was like,
yeah.
I was just
I need to know what happened.
Yeah, so I was just, and it's crazy that like we don't rely on regular news anymore.
No.
Yeah,
everything's social media. Dude.
Everything is social media, and it's just like, and when you have Pinchy Medici News, it's just like, yeah, man, and it's credible, bro. You're definitely credible, man. It's credible news right there.
I got a homie. He came, we're kicking it, and he's like, "Hey, man, I need to get what was it? Those vapes." He's like, I need to get a vape. I was like, cool. He's like, I see they have some cheap right here at one of the gas stations. I was like, no, we're not going there. And he's all like, yeah, it's cheaper right there. I'm like, nah, bro, we're not going there. So we went to a different one. He paid a little bit more. And the next day, someone got shot and killed right there. And I'm just like, I told you we weren't going to go there. Like,
yeah, man. But yeah, Jesse, you know, like I said, you're, you know, we look at your pages to see what's going on in the news. Yeah, and you know, just the funny videos that you make also. Like when you redid Kendrick Lamar's songs, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, and it's just are a lot of these do you sit there and think, or are a lot of them it's like improv?
So that one video was because a guy was he was mad. He made a post about me on Rants and Raves, and he was just going off, like he was messaging me that he's gonna do this and that, go to my work. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, how am I gonna get this guy? I gotta get him. And then so I did that like, I'm gonna do a diss track. I did that, and wow. So and the funny thing is, like right away, I posted on social media right after he posted. I put that little SpongeBob where he has a microphone and I put, you guys stay tuned for the diss track. And everybody's like, oh, we want to see it. And it was like, everybody was like, what's up? Where's the diss track? Hold up. I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, it has to be the Kendrick Lamar song, you know?
Yeah. I didn't even know that's why you did it.
Yeah, if you listen to it, I'm talking about the guy. And then another girl that tried to get me fired a while back. I mentioned her, but there was no names.
Right.
And it was like something fun to do, you know. Like I don't like to get like mad and like fight and call people names, and I think it looks, you know, tacky. So I just, you know, do things like that.
Things that make you
turn it around, and then I get monetized for it. Like 30,000 views on it. So
damn,
that's good, man.
Good. Yeah, that's smart,
right? Yeah.
So it's a good way to burn energy.
And then I had people telling me, "Oh yeah, let me help you with the audio. I wanted to sound crappy because it's funny, you know.
Right.
You can hear the echo in the back. It's just like, you know, something I did in the sala while I'm watching TV. I put the TV on pause and I'm just throwing these little lyrics out.
Like we're not gonna do no audio mixing. Come on.
He's already getting a record contract and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But that's cool, man. That's love, though, too. You gotta look at it like.
Oh
hey,
yeah,
man,
no.
Everyone wants to help you
I
out,
love
man.
it. I appreciate it. But that was the point. I wanted it to sound like, you know,
right, raw.
Yeah.
Pause.
We got a game for the homie.
Oh yeah, man. So I don't know if you've seen this on TikTok, bro. Yo Sabo.
I haven't seen it.
No. So it's a game, man. We'll pull out a few cards. Let's see what we got.
If you get them all right, you're getting deported. Just FYI.
My Spanish is terrible.
Oh,
okay, then you're cool.
You're good. Then you're good. All right. So we're gonna give you three cards, bro. All right. Let's see here.
See Sabo, no Sabo.
Give me a second.
What happened? No cheating, fool.
No, it's because it's the same ones that we
It's
said.
the same
it is.
questions?
Yeah. That's what. Let's see here.
Take those out.
How do you say pregnant in Spanish?
Okay, so embarazada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's one for one.
I was gonna say, is there embarazado too? But that would be a guy.
Right.
Yeah, that would be.
So embarazada.
Yeah. Embarazado. I mean, I don't know. Maybe in LA somewhere or San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Well, no, I mean,
Nowadays.
politically correct.
¿Cómo se dice voltear en inglés?
Voltear. Turn around.
Flip.
Oh, okay.
Turn. Yeah, I mean,
turn. Yeah.
flip. I gave it to him.
All right.
Oh shit! One more and you're getting deported. All right, come on, let's go.
I can't wait.
¿Cómo se dice headphones in español?
Audífonos.
Damn! Hell yeah! You are a Yo Sabo, bro.
Si Sabo. Just for that, we're gonna make sure you go in a Ford. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding.
You know, it's funny because I can sell cars in Spanish. I can sell phones. I used to work at a cell phone place. But credit repair, I'm having the hardest time with the credit repair lingo.
Wait, it wasn't Sprint, right?
Sprint?
Somebody,
No, I work.
talking shit. Like,
I work for Clear Talk and T-Mobile.
yeah.
And I had my own cell phone business for a little while inside my dad's shop.
Oh, nothing.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I called it the wireless place. But I had pagers,
Damn.
cell phones.
I had a pager.
That was before picture phones. That was those digital phones, Nokias.
Oh shit.
Little Nokia,
With the snake game. And I also did computer repair and I sold computers.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Dang.
Definitely a jack of all trades, bro.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man. So you are officially a Yo Sabo, bro.
That's
Not
awesome.
a No Sabo, Yo
That's
Sabo.
awesome.
And you can definitely get this game on the TikTok shop, Yo Sabo. This family created it, bro.
I need to get that for my kids.
Yeah, and it's a great way to learn Spanish.
Yeah.
And English maybe. But yeah, you can get that on the TikTok shop, definitely. Yo Sabo. But Mr. Jesse Enriquez, thank you, man, for coming on the show. We've been talking about it for a long time.
We have.
There was a couple times I DJ'd for Molina, and it was just like, bro, we got to get you on the podcast.
Get you on.
Yeah, it was just like, he's like, yeah, dude, we got to get him on.
And it's easy to say, yeah, let's do it. And then,
Time, man. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Go ahead and drop your socials, bro, so they know where to find you.
All right. So I'm Jesus Enriquez on Facebook, Pinchi Metishi 760. That's on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. So I just converted my regular Instagram into the Pinchi Metishi, and I went from like 1,500 followers to almost 3K like within a week.
No shit.
So
That's awesome, bro.
How do you do it, bro? How do you do it?
He's really liked, man.
Yeah.
He's really liked when
and
he's out there.
people love Cheeseman.
True.
Yeah. Yeah,
But the
man.
good Cheeseman, not like my neighbor's fucking his, girlfriend's wife or something.
Everybody wants to be a Metichi, though. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
and that's a perfect fucking name for it, bro.
Yeah. I
Pinchi
love it, man.
Metichi News. Damn.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, man. Great fucking marketing, bro.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Anything you ever want to come do, promote, let us know, bro.
Yeah,
Your family.
we got you 100.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Yeah,
You know what
man.
I like? I like when you guys interview people.
Oh, like
if
on
you guys,
Cattle Call?
if you guys ever want to like do a collab and like go out and interview people, I think that would be super cool.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'd definitely be down, bro.
We just got to find the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like if there's like a big event,
Yeah. Wait, because we're big?
Market days is coming up.
Okay. Yeah, we'll think of a few questions and and we'll go
Sounds
out
good.
there. Yeah, but that, you know what, you do have a point, man. That I was looking at the analytics on all those cattle call videos that we did
Oh,
and
crazy.
asking, this is would you rather send a sexy
Oh,
selfie
yeah.
to your boss or
Yeah.
to your brother or or whatever the case was? And it's just like, and
Traction. Good
dude,
traction.
those got a lot of traction, bro.
Yeah. People they want to hear the answer, and they probably know that person, or they know somebody who knows that person. Is like it just
Yeah.
makes it for a good video.
But yeah, man, definitely we're down for collaboration, bro. Definitely.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
once again, Mr. Jesse Enriquez, Pinchi Metiche News, thank you for coming on, bro.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys.
Peace.